I'm so blessed to be a part of delivering these handmade masks to you and your staff. The masks were sewn by my mother and stepfather, Ann and James Hilden, who are former residents of the Mesa but now reside in Tucson. My stepfather is also a retired disabled veteran. The supplies were donated by my company, Olga's Closet in Mesa. The masks are reusable and include instructions for usage and washing. Please advise that your staff the effectiveness of preventing COVID-19 by wearing a homemade mask is unknown, but with a shortage of masks in a situation where you must choose between a fabric mask or nothing, a fabric mask is a much better choice. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Please also remind your team to continue to exercise standard precautions such as washing hands, avoiding touching your face, and keeping a minimum of 6 feet from each other. If you know of anyone who is willing to sew masks, and we are offering face mask supplies free of charge in our Facebook group until we run out, I have the link right here. I'm going to post this on our COVID bulletin board. If you have anyone you can contribute, please let them know that we are accepting donations to purchase more supplies and to cover shipping costs to get face mask supplies to more people and help we can. So, Olga and Daryl, please come on up. So
I got Olga's mom too.
With Olga, we text each other pretty much every day.
Olga's mom's on the phone too.
Oh, and that's mom on FaceTime right over there.
Hello.
She's been contacting us, and Unbo brought it to my attention. Actually, she works on Mr. Post's route. So she's been also working on this also. So she's doing something, and this is just not Mesa, guys. She's already done for Riverfront. She's working on Sereno Valley. She's also going to do Linda Vista, right? So she's actually looking out for not just us, but she's actually looking out for all of San Diego. She's total volunteer work. She has these little pilot sites, I call them pilot sites, that are across Mesa. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're correct.
They're across Mesa. There are also volunteers that are helping out. So these masks that she's making for us is something that just pulls on my heartstrings. Because right now, you guys deserve whatever these people are doing. And thank you so much for some of the pictures I received for some of you yesterday, and some of the postings and signings that I saw out there in the public. You guys did send me those pictures. But this is huge. This is huge, and I cannot believe that I am just actually, God willing to say this, that we are completely blessed to have people like this in the world. Because of all the nonsense that we're seeing out here in the world and dealing with COVID-19, it's people like this that we should sit down and we should actually thank for what they do, for what you guys do. So I'm going to turn it over to this couple, Daryl and Olga, and just to speak out to you guys.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys. Honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, our business would not be functional either. We rely on all of you to, some of your faces I recognize, who've come to our house to pick up our packages to get our supplies out. So we are a fabric retailer. I provide fabric to worldwide, actually. I have a lot of clients all over the world who purchase our fabric for designing. They're designers of small mom shops. They produce all kinds of different things, from baby clothing to adult clothing. So we have an abundance of fabric, and I couldn't sit back knowing that I had an inventory and not do anything about it. I'm a nurse by trade and retired 2 years ago, so I understand the importance of what a mask or a face cover, I think is what they're calling them now, would provide to all of you, being that you deal with the public constantly. When I think it's Ricardo who came to my home, we saw how hard he works, and my husband spoke to him, and he was like, oh, how are you doing? And it's kind of rough for you guys. I walked outside and I almost broke down in tears, knowing the struggle that our local Mesa station is having. It was beyond us. So I sent out an SOS to see, can I get some face masks made for you guys? We're not in the face mask or face cover business. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't sew. So who can I find to do this? My mom stepped up and said, send them to me. She's in Tucson. She used to live here, but she's now in Tucson. Send me the materials and I'll make them for you. So she made you guys each, there's a variety of different colors in here, so please don't fight with different colors. But we have different variety of colors. Each one of these are individually wrapped and packed. They are not exactly like this type that we have. I don't want to open one to contaminate it, but it's going to go over your face. Make sure it's covering your nose completely, and it reaches down to your chin. When you're wearing it, she made a slit. You can either do it on the top or the bottom, where you can add an extra layer of protection, what they're calling a filter. We've done a lot of extensive research. You're welcome to do your own research to find out. What we suggest is either getting a simple paper towel. I know it sounds kind of weird, but a paper towel or 2 tissue papers that you can cut to size to slide into that filter that now will give you an additional barrier, which will now turn this face cover potentially into an N70. As you guys know, an N95 is what is hospital grade, what they're using for healthcare professionals. So now not only do you have a 2-layer mask, you can add, if you like, the extra protection. Just make sure that you take that out every few hours, 3-4 hours, and throw that away. These are reusable and washable. You will be receiving an additional set, but her little hands can only work so fast. She literally just finished the 2nd set yesterday. So however long Tucson Post Office will bring them to us, we will bring them to you. So you should be having your 2nd set either by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. In the meantime, when you take these off, make sure you take them off with your gloves. You put them in a paper bag and you take them home and you wash them in hot water. Do not use fabric softeners or any kind of, I would air dry them, to be honest with you. Hot water, air dry them. If you want to put them in dryer, that's so be it. But do not use any softeners. It will, there are studies that are showing that the fibers on the mask, which is 100% cotton,
It makes a static charge that can attract stuff to it.
Attract virus to it. So you don't want to use any fabric softener or dryer sheets. There's also in here a white instruction sheet that gives you basically everything what I just told you, and also lets you know this isn't going to stop you from potentially getting COVID virus. It's just an extra layer barrier for you guys to kind of hopefully bring some comfort and peace while you're out there dealing with all of us. So that's all I basically wanted to say. I wanted to again
thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing for us.
Seriously.
So we're not going to invite Olga inside the building. So I asked her to come on here. So I'm going to have my safety ambassadors issue every carrier one today. She did mention that a 2nd batch is coming in on Monday and Tuesday. I'm hoping to try to get everybody at least a pair. All right, but we're gonna have to deal with what we have today, okay? And unlike most of our other fellow carriers who are out there in the front lines, they don't have this with them right now. They're figuring out what they need to do out there. So I just want to thank you guys firsthand because my carriers really appreciate this. I really appreciate this. I want to